Hello, it's Tapua, and I'm with
Darvin, head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers.
Lakers always got to represent. So it's very nice to see you today. I just wanted to say, you're going to see some young talent today. Out of this whole camp, what do you guys hope to see and look forward to seeing?
I mean, just players who are competitive, play together, play the right way, a great attitude, come to the gym every day excited about the work. And again, just putting the work in on their individual craft, but also working on things that's going to translate to good team basketball.
That's a very good take. And in this country, in the continent especially, basketball's on the rise.
Oh yeah.
And as African people, we're trying to put media coverage onto this thing. I'd like to say, how do we give more exposure to basketball in terms of like community type basketballs and little events and things? Because you get the BL and the NBA, that's your top standards, but you also want to show light on schools.
Yes.
The NCAA in the US is huge. They want to try and spread that influence throughout schools and varsities. So I'd just like to ask you, how do we do that and put media coverage and exposure?
I just think you keep working on the kid's skill. I think at the ground stages, grassroots stages, going through the grade schools and the younger they are, and getting them to fall in love with the game, and not only just liking the game, but really applying themselves wholeheartedly to the game. That's going to make their skills translate and stand out. And they'll be special players, and a lot of times, most times, people want to see the best of the best. And the more you, again, nurture that talent early and allow those guys, those young ladies and young men to grow up and be in a good environment, a good basketball environment, I think it's going to provide huge dividends. I think Amadou Fall has already started it, being over the commissioner of the ball league and all the work he's done over the years with NBA, BWB, and just his history being an NBA executive, Masai, everyone. Africa has the full support of the NBA and the FIBA organization to really, put our flag down, which we've done over the last couple of decades, to make sure that these kids get the opportunity that they get through the game of basketball.
That's really great to hear. I like that. And just for the last question, I'd just like to say, so as you know, you guys are diving into youth and everything. With social media these days, the discipline and the mindset isn't really there. Some people fall off, make mistakes. So when you guys do like a draft or try and nurture young talent, how do you kind of get them in the right mindset and discipline them, to focus on basketball, not try and, dive into other things or stereotypes and like mess themselves up?
I mean, we try to get them to focus on the sport, and not the spoils. The fame, the money, the young girls, the young men, the cars, the jewelry, all of that. Those are the spoils. Once you fall in love with the sport, you give yourself an opportunity to grow, and all of that other stuff that you like, it will come with the work you put in. And the biggest thing, again, is to stay focused, to be well educated, to be responsible, to master the art of the word no, knowing how to tell people no. And again, stay focused on the work, and stay focused on trying to be the best possible athlete you can be, and also someone that's a pleasure to work with and play with.
Thank you. That's very great insight, and I appreciate all the talk and taking the time.
No doubt.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you guys. Yep.
The African B-Ball Show. I'm here with
Darius Garland.
and it's good to meet you today. So, as you are a young guy, 23, but you're actually shaking it up in the league. Back to back, you averaged 20 points and 7+ assists. That's impressive. So I just wanted to say, you keep like a level head, calm. You're not on like social media outbursts or anything. How do you not let your head get too big? Young guy, very successful. How do you do that?
Just try to remain humble at all times. I really don't let the media and stuff get to me. I'm really not on social media like you said. So, I just try to stay low key, be with my family and friends, and just do these things out loud.
So that's how you rock. And then also, I just want to say, like, kids that are playing right now, you're going to see some kids play. What's your advice on the kids trying to get the scouts show? What type of skills do you work on? Do you like isolate yourself, or do you play more team ball, distribute, or do you try and show flashy? I know fancy stuff isn't the way to ago. But just to know your advice on it.
I mean, I think team basketball just wins games. You can't win a lot of games just playing one-on-one and trying to play one-on-five, trying to beat the other team. So I think some team basketball is definitely going to get you a long way. Playing hard, playing really good defense, talking with defense, sharing the ball. Just a couple of things.
And then last one, you know, as an NBA player, and even though you guys just made the playoffs as well, you know, first round, with being such a, you know, young guy as well, how do you get like the stress? What do you do outside of NBA to get your stress levels, you know, not so high? Because, you know, it's a stressful time.
For sure. I really just talk to my parents, to be honest with you. They're just such a stressful league. I don't really get to see them a lot during the season, so I just talk to them and see them on FaceTime. I mean, that just means a lot to me.
Yeah, that, gents. Family matters and all that. So appreciate the time to talk here. All right, good.